In 1925, one of the world's most experienced explorers walked into the Amazon rainforest in search of a lost civilization. He never returned. More than a century later, nobody knows exactly what happened to him. This is the mystery of the lost city of Z. For centuries, explorers and adventurers were fascinated by stories of hidden cities buried deep within the Amazon jungle. Legends spoke of ancient civilizations, vast treasures, and forgotten kingdoms swallowed by the forest. Most people dismissed these stories as myths, but one man believed they were real. His name was Percy Fawcett. Fawcett was a British explorer, soldier, and surveyor. Unlike many treasure hunters of his time, he wasn't chasing gold. He was searching for evidence of a lost civilization that he believed had once flourished in South America. During numerous expeditions through the Amazon, Fawcett encountered ancient pottery, mysterious ruins, and stories from local tribes that convinced him something extraordinary had once existed deep within the jungle. He called this mysterious place simply Z. According to Fawcett, City Z was not a myth. He believed it was the remains of an advanced civilization that had existed long before European explorers arrived in the Americas. Most archaeologists laughed at the idea. The Amazon, they argued, was too hostile to support a large civilization. Fawcett disagreed, and he was determined to prove it. In April of 1925, he launched what would become his most famous expedition. The journey began in Brazil. Joining him were his 21-year-old son, Jack Fawcett, and Jack's friend, Raleigh Rimmel. The group traveled light. Fawcett believed that a smaller team would attract less attention and move more efficiently through the jungle. Before leaving, he gave strict instructions. If they failed to return, no rescue mission should attempt to find them. The Amazon was too dangerous. Unfortunately, those instructions would later be ignored. As the expedition moved deeper into the rainforest, communication became increasingly difficult. The dense jungle was filled with dangers: poisonous insects, deadly snakes, disease, starvation, and isolated tribes that were often hostile toward outsiders. Despite the risks, reports from Fawcett remained optimistic. Then, in May 1925, he sent what would become his final known message. The letter was mailed from a settlement known as Dead Horse Camp. In it, Fawcett assured everyone that the expedition was proceeding according to plan. He appeared confident, excited even. Soon afterward, he, his son, and Rimmel disappeared into the wilderness. That was the last confirmed sighting of them. Weeks passed, then months. No further letters arrived, no messages, no evidence, nothing. At first, people assumed the expedition was simply delayed, but as time went on, concern turned into alarm. Eventually, search parties were organized, and that's when the mystery grew even stranger. Over the following decades, numerous expeditions entered the Amazon, hoping to discover the fate of Percy Fawcett. Some returned empty-handed, others never returned at all. It is estimated that more than 100 people may have died or disappeared while searching for clues connected to Fawcett's final journey. Yet despite all those efforts, no definitive answer was found. Several theories emerged. One possibility is that the group was attacked by an indigenous tribe. Some reports suggested that local tribes had encountered the explorers and viewed them as a threat. Others claimed the men may have succumbed to disease, starvation, or exhaustion. The Amazon is one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth, and even experienced explorers can quickly find themselves in mortal danger. Another theory suggests that Fawcett simply got lost. The rainforest is vast beyond imagination. Landmarks disappear, paths vanish, Entire expeditions have wandered in circles without realizing it. But perhaps the most fascinating theory is the one that captured the public imagination. What if Fawcett actually found what he was looking for? Some believed he discovered a hidden civilization and chose not to return. Others imagined he uncovered secrets so extraordinary that they were never meant to leave the jungle. Of course, there is no evidence to support these claims, yet they continue to fuel the legend. For decades, many experts dismissed Fawcett's ideas entirely. They argued that advanced civilizations could never have existed within the Amazon. But recent archaeological discoveries have changed that view. Researchers have uncovered evidence of large ancient settlements, complex earthworks, and sophisticated societies that once thrived throughout parts of the rainforest. While none of these discoveries prove the existence of City Z, they suggest that Fawcett may not have been as misguided as his critics believed. Perhaps he was chasing something real, just not in the form he imagined. Today, the fate of Percy Fawcett remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. No confirmed remains have ever been identified. No definitive account of his final days has emerged, and the jungle that swallowed him continues to guard its secrets. Somewhere beneath the dense canopy of the Amazon may lie the answer to what happened in 1925, or perhaps that answer has already been lost forever. What began as a search for a forgotten city became a mystery far greater than the city itself. The lost city of Z was never found, but neither was the man who devoted his life to finding it, and that may be the greatest mystery of all.